Another example, will be the second last inshallah, is when you invite others to Islam, as a true servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you must never ever ever insult or offend someone that you're correcting, that you're helping. And there's a beautiful example between Rasulullah and a companion called Abdullah. Now Abdullah loved Rasulullah, loved Allah Ta'ala so much that Rasulullah declared about Abdullah, indeed Abdullah loves Allah and His Messenger. That was a declaration by Rasulullah. You know the importance of this declaration? Someone, or Rasulullah in particular, the chosen one, saying, Ya Muhammad, Muhammad loves Allah and His Prophet. Because he does not lie. He does not lie. So for him to say that, that man Abdullah in reality loved Allah and who? Rasulullah. Abdullah, this companion, loved Rasulullah so much that every time a merchant caravan came to Medina carrying honey, bread, butter, cheese, Abdullah would rush and grab or purchase something from the merchant and gift it to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam every single time. Now one day after purchasing something, the merchant said, Ya Abdullah, I want my pay. I demand my pay. Because he purchased it and gives it to her. Gives it to her. To Muhammad sallam, but he doesn't pay the merchant. So one day the merchant said, Ya Abdullah, I need my pay. So Abdullah takes the merchant to her. To who? To Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And he says, Ya Rasulullah, please pay this man. It's a narration in the Sunnah. Now, the Prophet ﷺ would look at Abdullah and say, but did you not give this to me as a gift? Was it not a gift? He goes, yes, Ya Rasulullah, definitely a gift. But I cannot afford to pay him. It was a gift, but I can't afford to pay him. So you pay him. Very nice gift, huh? But Muhammad ﷺ would laugh about the situation. He laughed with Abdullah and the companions. And then he would have the merchant be paid. See the close and jovial relationship they had together. Now the issue of this talk or example is here. Abdullah was an alcoholic. He was an alcoholic. An alcoholic, yes, I can see your eyes squirming. He was an alcoholic. He would get drunk so much that he would be staggering through the streets of Medina and brought before Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And every time he was brought, the prescribed punishment for alcohol drinking was fulfilled. Every single time. One day he was being punished for alcohol, flogged for alcohol drinking. One of the companions said to him, to Abdullah, may Allah curse you. How often you are summoned to this. When Muhammad ﷺ heard this statement from the companion, he said, don't curse your brother. He rebuked him severely. Don't curse him. For wallahi, he said, I swear by Allah, if only you knew how much he loves Allah and His Messenger. Because don't curse him. Another narration mentions, don't aid Satan against your brother. Can you imagine, my brothers and sisters, the feeling that Abdullah would have had when he heard this from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Can you imagine how it would have definitely helped him overcome his bad habit? If we take a pause here and look at our situation today, when we do da'wah or criticize, we do it so harshly, so severely against people whose transgressions are much, much lighter than this. But know something, a true da'i, showing true servitude, True ibadah. He is soft. He is easy. He is fair and wise. And he never, ever, ever negatively confronts a sinner. Ever. Whether a polytheist, whether a mischievous, an evil person. If a person's coming to you to seek advice, never, ever, ever be harsh towards them. Ever. You know, for example, when I was in Islamic University, the first year in the faculty of Hadith, I witnessed this with my own eyes. People learning Islam in order to teach Islam. There was a guy that had what's known as isbal al-thawb, below the ankles. And a brother from Libya, he was still fresh, the first year of the faculty. And I was next to the brother, the Libyan brother, a South African brother that had his trousers below his ankles. Yes, it's haram to have it like that. It's not acceptable in Islam. But the Libyan brother had a very, very harsh way of informing him. He goes to the brother, and I was right next to him. I had to put my fingers in my ears. He goes, "Irfa' thawb." I said, "What are you saying?" He was correcting this brother, this African brother. The way he corrected him was, "Irfa' thawb." He said, "Not the way of the pious predecessors." He goes, "Raise your garment. Cut it and raise it over the ankles." I said to him, "Take it easy, Libyans are known for their they're staunch, they're vigorous." Correct, Abdurrahman? So he said to him in a way that is harsh. That brother never spoke to that brother for at least a month until we reconciled them. This is not the way you do da'wah. First of all, you don't do it in front of your brother, in front of me. Second of all, you don't speak like that. You take the brother by the hand. Ya akhi al-aziz, I love you for the sake of Allah Ta'ala. Your thawb is underneath your ankles. The hadith says kada, kada, kada. Please change it. Make an effort. Beautiful. And that was the way, the example of Rasulullah. Never a sinner came to him, but he smiled to him. And he spoke to him with beautiful, sweet words. Not irfa' thawb. No. This is not the way of a da'i. And it should be never, ever a way of a Muslim and a Muslim's character.